All right, somebody's going to have to tell Jenna to kind of back off our equipment and everything over there. She's trying to move. Did you see what she did with my little golden mic?
Yeah.
She completely disrespected the golden microphone and said she was going to break it.
Isn't that like a gypsy magic item? Like if she
No,
breaks
it's
it, she'd be cursed for 1,000 years?
It's a very, very special award that was given to me.
It was born at Home Goods for $8.99.
Well, you know what? Doesn't matter that I got it at Home Goods. It's very special to me.
I love that you have to buy your own awards.
Story of my life. All right, you guys, we're going to get to Choose Your News. Everybody on the show is going to pick a headline that we think you need to know today. And check this out. JetBlue has been working to set up a system that connects their boarding procedures to U.S. Customs and Border Patrol, which will allow people to check in by just getting their picture taken with a special camera that scans their face. It's a brand new biometric system, and JetBlue is calling it selfie boarding.
Nice.
It's basically a selfie.
That's the best they could come up with. Selfie boarding.
Selfie boarding, right.
They need to hire some creative talent over there.
I don't know. I'm kind of cool with it. So I think it's selfie boarding, I think, is the future. Walk up, show your selfie. They scan it, make sure everything's okay.
I think it makes
boom.
I like it a lot too because they're starting to make those facial recognition systems.
That's what this is essentially, yeah.
And it'll scan through your social media and all that kind of stuff. I think that's very important.
It's going to completely, totally eliminate the need to check paper or electronic boarding passes, passports,
paperless flying,
all that stuff.
I hate it.
The selfie, well, it's surprising you love selfies.
I do love selfies,
You posted
but honestly,
17
this
yesterday.
reminds me of the next step to getting a chip in my arm so they can always keep track of me.
You wouldn't get a chip in your arm?
No, I'm running to the hills.
Yeah? Why? So tell me exactly what you would do if they tried to insert a microchip to identify you,
I would
Jenna.
leave.
Yeah.
I would never come back to work, and I would leave, and I would take my baby, and I would go away.
Go to the cabin in the woods?
I would.
It's the end of the world, right?
Yeah.
All right.
This is the first step to it.
First step. You heard it right there. All right, Drew, choose your news.
Well, the biggest news out there right now is the former FBI director James Comey's testimony in front of the Senate committee. So
if you haven't seen it, watch it.
Pretty much everyone was glued to it. I think people were looking for some giant revelations.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really turn out that great. I'm going to give you some bullet points real quick. He says that Russia did in fact interfere with the election. He says there's no fuzz on this issue.
No fuzz.
No fuzz.
Now so we know that Russia did interfere. Basically,
he said it was highly technical and very sophisticated, but he believes they absolutely did.
Okay.
He said that President Trump was not personally indicated or being personally investigated. So that's one of the biggest revelations of the whole thing.
Okay.
He also said that Trump suggested he drop the Mike Flynn inquiry and investigation, but didn't order, and that the Russia inquiry. He said he'd like it to go away. Gosh, I wish that would go away, but he didn't give a direct order, so maybe skirting legal issues there.
All right, Tanner the Millennial, choose your news.
So NASA had a record pool of 18,000 applicants to be an astronaut. Imagine 18,000 people applying for one job.
I applied for it.
But here's the thing. Only 12 people of those 18,000 people who applied to be an astronaut made it.
Wow. Yeah, that's a tough program.
That's strict standards.
Yeah, I made it to the very end one time, and they sent me home. Yeah, based off of like things I was watching on Instagram and stuff like that. All right, Jenna, choose your news.
So there's a new dude on YouTube that's done something absolutely dumb, and he filled a refrigerator full of tannerite, what is that, Drew?
What is that?
Tannerite is an explosive commonly found in like exploding targets. If you go buy a little exploding target to shoot with your gun, that's tannerite in it. But if you pack a couple pounds of it together, you get a pretty big bang.
Why would you have that in your refrigerator?
Yeah, why do you put that in his fridge?
He put this in a refrigerator, like packed a whole bunch of it, and then decided to shoot it from 50 yards away with an M16. Well, the scary,
did he video it?
Yeah, and he videoed it, and the huge door of the refrigerator almost came off and hit him from 50 yards away.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that is insane.
Watch it and see what not to do in life.
Yeah.
That sounds like something from the movies.
When I was a kid, we used to make Drano bombs in high school.
What is that?
Liquid Drano. I'm not going to say anything.
That means you and this guy are both candidates for the Darwin Award.
Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, there you go. Choose your news on The Fitz Show.